Good morning. Just broke camp on the way into the little town of Teslin to get gas, maybe a cup of coffee. Today we're headed to the Cassier HIghway. First stop on that for tonight will be the Boyer Lake campground, hopefully. It's a first come, first served campground, so if there's room, I'll be there. Now, if you remember, the Cassier HIghway I've done already, but under circumstances that wasn't on my plan, let's put it that way. If you remember, I had to abandon the Alaska Highway before Fort Nelson because of closures to the road for fire. And so I had to take a detour, came all the way around Prince George and then up to Cassier. And I pretty much scooted through that road because I needed to be back here on a certain time frame. So hopefully I'll take a little bit more time going down, grab a few pictures, hopefully, here and there. Couldn't see much on the way up because of all the, we had rain and clouds and everything was pretty blocked in. So hopefully this will be a different ride. So yeah, Cassier HIghway today. Start that adventure. Okay, we arrived at the Stewart-Cassier HIghway, otherwise known as Junction 37. So we're about to head about 54 miles down the Cassier. I'll be leaving the Yukon for the last time in a little bit. As I said before, we came up the Cassier, so this won't be new territory. But the last time I came here, I was pretty much just trying to get through it. So I'm hoping to stop a few times. There's some pictures I definitely want of some of the forest fire damages over the years. Just some surreal landscape that I noticed on the way up, and I'm hoping to grab a couple of pictures going down. Got to remind myself today's Friday. Given Fridays and people around here seem to love to get out, I am sure that the campgrounds are going to be full. And again, this is a first come, first served campground, Boyer Lake. And I don't know that I have an option B, although I'll figure that out if I if I have to. So, okay, heading down the Cassia. Let's see what she brings. Well, hello. I made it to camp on Boyer Lake in Boyer Lake Provincial Campground. Lucky enough to get a site right on the lake itself. This place is beautiful. I mean, just stunning. And the weather's about 75 degrees and sunny, and what could you ask for more? Compared to the first time that I came down the Cassier HIghway, this is much nicer. Making some plans for tomorrow that will change up just a little bit, but I'll talk about that in the morning, just in case I change my mind again. So yeah, gonna just sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of this day here on the lake. Talk to you later. Good morning. Just about ready to take off, and welcome to day number 48 of this trip. Today I'm going to do a little bit of a change up. I was originally going to go down to Canaskin Lake Provincial Campground and camp there for the night. But I think I'm going to push on a little farther than that. I stayed at Canaskin on the way up, lovely site. But it also is a Saturday, and based on the traffic I have here at Boyer, the likelihood of getting a campsite there is probably pretty low anyways. But I think my real reason here is to get a little bit closer to tomorrow's destination and have less miles to drive then. So I'm going to push about 300 miles today and get to a dispersed campsite and set myself up for tomorrow. Right now I got about 95 miles to Dees Lake, which is where I'll get some gas. If it's open, I'll stop along the way at a place called Jade City, which is a big jade mine, just to check that out. We'll see what that's like. But for now, made coffee, all packed up, and let's go. Okay, so wow. So far, just all I can say is wow. I've gone 17 miles in 41 minutes. And man, did I miss a lot on the way up. Those clouds covered a lot. This place is spectacular. Hope you're enjoying the ride. Originally, that's where I was going to stay tonight. Well, okay, you've arrived at camp for the night. It's just a pull-out side road coming off the Cassier HIghway. As you could see from the video I just shown, that it's spacious, open skies. Starlink is operating. Today's drive, just under 300 miles, and all I can say is wow. I was blown away by today's drive. My expectations were nowhere near what I saw today. As you know, I drove this highway a little over a month ago. Not by plan, but because I had to go around the closed roads up near Fort Nelson on the Alaska Highway. And when I got to here, the skies were cloudy and rainy, and I could see nothing the whole drive. Maybe that was on purpose. Maybe I was supposed to see it. You know, I've dedicated this whole trip to my dad. And I think he's been with me this whole trip. I really do. There have been times when he just seems to show up when I needed him. Things I lost, and then all of a sudden they just appeared. The weather has been phenomenal this whole trip so far. I think I don't know anybody coming to Alaska gets this many sunny days. I've been that fortunate, and I think he's been with me, and I think he brought the rain. I think he brought the clouds and said, "Hey, you'll have to wait till you come back as planned, and you'll see it then." And boy, I never imagined how scenic this would be, and it's a gorgeous drive. It really is a wonderful drive. Every once in a while, I'd look in my side mirrors and look behind me, and I'd say, "Oh, wow, that was there when I was driving up. Wow." I just had to believe. So yeah, if you get a chance to come up the Cassier Highway, do yourself a favor and do it, because it's a wonderful drive. It's very scenic. I stopped many times today to take pictures. You know, how many will come out? We'll have to wait for the computer to know for sure, but I'm sure I got a few good ones to save. So I'm only about 5 miles away from the junction, the 37 junction with Stewart, and that set me up for a good day tomorrow, hopefully, and we'll talk more about that in the morning. But for now, I'm going to sign out and try to enjoy the evening, and again, see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Beautiful sunny morning. Temperatures are already on the warmer side. Should make for a good day. Today we're going to get off the Cassier Highway. In about 5 miles, we're going to go down and get gas, and then we're going to turn to Stewart, PC. Sorry, the mosquitoes are eating me alive at the moment. Spend a little time in Stewart, very small town, and then we're going back to Alaska. Yep. This is I guess, a southernmost town that you can get to by car. I don't know if it's much more than that. It's called Hyder, Alaska. I think it's a town of about 15 or 17, much like Chicken. And we're just going to check that out. There is a wildlife observation area. It's a privately owned, paid for. But at certain times of the year, certain times of the day, you get to see both black bear and brown bear, and occasionally evidently wolves, that will come and feast down on the river on salmon. And it supposedly starts in towards the back end of July, which we were at. I don't know if I'm going to what I'm going to do about that today. More likely tomorrow morning. But after that, we're going to drive up to the Salmon Glacier and spend the night. Now, none of this is far. It's only about 65 miles. That'll take a couple of hours of driving, though, and then whatever stop time we have. But yeah, different day. And I told you at the beginning of this video that I wasn't done with Alaska, and that's why. By the way, just an interesting note, the Salmon Glacier is actually, you go through Hyder and you keep driving, but it takes you back into Canada. So it's kind of one of these, just a little sliver of the US, and we're going to go visit. Let's go.
Ocean.
Yep. We just came from there.
Top of the world. Down through Chicken.
Yep.
Did you go to Chicken?
We did not.
You get to look online for pictures of the saloon.
So you tell me, how do you find a more epic camp spot? How? I mean, this is unbelievable. I can't believe there's not 1,000 people up here. But there are only a few, and some come and some go. It's just unbelievable. And that ride this morning, all the way to Stewart and then to Hyder, I think it equates to the same way I felt when we went to Valdez. Just a lovely, awesome ride. And the towns of Stewart and Valdez were charming, just charming. And then finally, how about that nature center or the fish center? Now, the salmon have just begun to run. So that was the beginning. I think the ranger told me that it's only been something like 5 days now that they've started. And the bears have only been a couple coming so far, and none while I was there today. Now I got a 3-day pass so that I could go back in the morning, and that's exactly what I'll do. Hopefully give it a try in the morning. But what an epic day. I mean, really, what a view. Just amazing. And it's warm, not windy. I'm not sure it could get better. So this really is really the last major stopping spot on this part of my Western Canada run. Tomorrow I will drive about 300 miles, a little bit more, and try to get back to Burns Lake before heading into Jasper and Banff and places like that. So I think I'm going to end this video here because I don't think it can get any better in terms of an ending. So I'm going to end it here, and we'll pick up part 2 starting tomorrow. And let's hope it can live up to anywhere close to that, to this particular one. Okay, with that, see you later, and hope you join me for the next one.